Hello, everyone. We have amazing news for you.
Big news!
It's finally over. You've made it through. We're on week 8 of Convergence.
8 out of 8. You have run the marathon. Those of you that chose to and not just completely opt out of the race forever. But it is done. The finale is here, and we're here to bring it to you. That's right. Starting Convergence, number 8. Whole crapload of names had to do this to finish this comic off. But this sees the final battle between the heroes of the multiverse and Telos and Brainiac. And you know what? They lose? Maybe? Oh, no, wait, that's Marvel. No, hold on. That was that, yeah.
Alright, but over on the miniseries side of Convergence, we have the second issue of Convergence Crime Syndicate by Brian Buccellato and Phil Winsley.
It's got the 853rd Century Justice League.
Oh, nice. Yeah, DC 1 million.
Yeah.
And that's got a sweet preview of Cyborg by Shaft's David F. Walker and Ivan Reis.
They're letting him do that?
Nice.
Detective, we've got some old school talent, Len Wein, Dennis Cohen, Bill Sienkiewicz, bringing you the Batman of Earth 2, and Batman Puffy Hat. What could be better than, Earth 2, Huntress and Robin, and Puffy Hat Batman? It's not bad. The backup is Flash by Van Jensen and Brett Booth. I think the current team that's doing that.
Mm-hmm. And I've got Action Comics number 2 here for you by Justin Gray and Claude St. Aubin, featuring Red Sun, Wonder Woman, and Power Girl back when she had a significantly smaller costume. And that's got a preview here of Sinestro by Cullen Bunn and Brad Walker, the same team that's been guiding the best Lantern in the universe for the last year or so.
And again, Cullen Bunn getting more work. Infinity Inc. number 2. Unfortunately, this is a little bit of a artist change, but Ben Caldwell has been replaced by June Brigman. Jerry Ordway continuing the story here, and we have an awesome backup of Batgirl by the current team, but Babstar is doing her own colors on this, which looks really nice. Yeah.
And we've got Scott Lobdell and, I cannot remember this artist's name, Yishan Lee's Blue Beetle, with the Charlton Heroes, Question, Captain Atom, and a preview here of Black Canary. Yes!
Ooh, yeah!
That's by Brendan
Fletcher
and Annie Wu, who last did those awesome issues of Hawkeye with Kate Bishop.
Very excited. Justice Society of America number 2, brought to you by Dan Abnett and Tom Derenick, featuring all sorts of old JSA goodness, who I really miss. I miss the JSA. Like, what happened to that? And we got a backup of Superman Wonder Woman by Peter Tomasi and Paulo Siqueira.
And we have got, for a more Golden Age feel here, the awesome Shazam by Jeff Parker and Doc Shaner, featuring the Gotham by Gaslight Batman, because even the Golden Age has to get kind of creepy sometimes.
Absolutely.
And that has got a preview of the new Constantine the Hellblazer series by Ming Doyle, James Tinian, and Riley Rossmo.
Yeah. More Golden Age action. Plastic Man and the Freedom Fighters number 2, brought to you by Simon Oliver and John McCrae, with a backup of Harley Quinn by the current team of Amanda Conner, Jimmy Palmiotti, and Chad Hardin.
And not quite Golden Age, but definitely solid gold, Booster Gold here by Dan Jurgens, and I don't know who this artist is.
It's a lot of Fernandez's.
Alvaro Martinez, yeah. With a preview of Earth 2 Society by Daniel Wilson and Jorge Jimenez.
And Convergence number 2, World's Finest, brought to you by Paul Levitz and Jim Fern, featuring the 7 Soldiers of Victory, and the backup of We Are Robin by Lee Bermejo and Jorge Corona. Lee Bermejo taking over writing duties rather than art. And that is officially the 8th week of Convergence. And I would do a jig.
Oh my god.
Whatever. Regardless.
You should never do a jig again.
Never do a jig again. Alright, it's done. Holy crap. Now on to real comic books. We're just going to leave those on the floor. Doesn't really matter. You want to start?
Yeah,
on
sure.
regular comic books?
From Image and Shadowline over here, we have the second issue of Pisces by Curtis J. Weeb and Johnny Christmas. A super freaky sci-fi horror series. Lots of, weird war flashbacks. It keeps going back and forth between, being in space, being in a hospital, then, you know, eating breakfast in a diner and all of a sudden the diner is Vietnam.
Does this start out with football?
I think there's some football in here
I think
too.
the first page is
just
football?
watching football.
Yeah, weird.
It's all over the place. Certainly a lot of body horror and psychological stuff going on there.
Some space Cronenberg action. Huge book coming out this week from the capital of the place that I lived, Providence. Alan Moore, Jason Burrows. This is, as it is touted, the Watchmen of horror. Literally every single panel, page, whatever, has been completely designed by Alan Moore in his very anal way that he makes comic books. But, you know, when you know what you want, you know what you want. And this is an attempt to marry the history of Lovecraft with his writings into one, obviously very terrifying and very scary piece, which, if you read Neonomicon, I'm still a little, like, scarred. Just a little. So be careful who you give this to and who you read it, or when you read it, or where you read it.
Yeah, basically, if you're gonna read it, be careful.
Be careful.
And over back at Image here, I've got a new series by Arlish Kott and Will Tempest. This is Material, based on true events.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. The sort of idea of the series is that everything around us is material. Now, I'm not sure if that's some, like, existential, like, this is all just material stuff, man, or if that's just saying that everything around us can be a story. But, given that it's Arlish Kott working with very topical elements here, this follows the story of a boy who his life has changed forever after he takes part in a riot that breaks out, which, of course, is playing on recent events quite a bit. But Arlish Kott's a very poignant writer. Like, his stuff really cuts into you. So it's
very
a really
intelligent
interesting
guy.
one to follow.
Yeah, that one looks heavy even for his stuff, which is usually heavy. You know, it's really good, but there's a lot there. It's really very meaty. Things that are not quite as meaty, but nonetheless not as enjoyable. Grindhouse, Drive In, Bleed Out. Number 5, Alex DeCampi and Mulele. Oh man, Mulele Yarvis, Marissa Louise. I apologize to your name that has been absolutely destroyed. But this is the beginning of Lady Danger, Agent of Booty, who you saw fighting bee vixens.
Agent of Booty.
Booty, man. Booty. Yeah, this is friggin' awesome. It has a all-girl Shaolin kill squad, which is pretty amazing.
Wow.
Our Shaolin shock troops.
If you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, we can't talk enough about Alex DeCampi. No.
Alright, and stay on the slightly more horrific side here. We've got Archie Horror's Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, number 3, by, who's writing that? Roberto Aguirre Sacasa, who's, of course, responsible for Afterlife with Archie, with art by Robert Hack. This is the 3rd issue following the horrifying adventures of Sabrina. And Madam Satan is making an appearance, because how can you not use a character named Madam Satan?
And it's on time. Remember that time between
Yeah,
1
right,
and 2?
the last issue actually came out last month.
Yeah, it's amazing. And endings are always a hard thing to do. I'm glad it's done, but I'm sad to see it go. Carr Andrews writes, draws, does pretty much everything here except minus the letters, I think. Iron Fist. You might have heard that he's got a Netflix series coming out. We've been selling some comic books.
Really?
you
Does
know?
he? Oh.
Whoa, dude, you know, do you like kung fu and stuff? Well, you better. Because this is intense super kung fu action with, you know, last issue was... Man, Danny's just kind of bit off a bit more than he can chew. And I don't know if these badass nunchucks and cool suits really gonna do it. But...
It'll probably do it.
It probably will, because that's a really badass suit. So thank you, Carr Andrews. Beautiful series. Truly, truly.
And another ending over here at Valiant, actually. The final issue of their Divinity miniseries by a team of Matt Kindt, yes, writer of everything from Valiant that's not by Jeff Lemire,
Nope.
and Trevor Hairsine, as well as Matt Kindt and Jeff Lemire and Paulo Rivera's
Yep.
The Valiant, finally in trade paperback. This is all 4 issues for $10.
Plus extras.
Yeah,
That's right.
behind the scenes.
Yeah. Friggin' awesome. And the final book this week. Big book coming out here. Something that I never thought I'd quite see. Fight Club number 2. Chuck Palahniuk writes. This is the official sequel to the movie. Cameron Stewart, the current writer of Batgirl and badass artist in his own right, delivers sequentials for this. And the idea is 10 years later, after the end of the movie, the narrator, who has been given a name, well, not spoil, is married to Marla, and they have a 9-year-old daughter. And you know what? I don't even have to tell you that that's going to go bad. I mean, come on. What's wrong with you? You saw the movie. Jesus. But basically, Marla gets a little bored. Maybe puts in, cuts those pills a little that are keeping Tyler out. Things might go a little bad. But yes, very excited from Dark Horse. And as we had previously mentioned, we are raffling off this very nice signed fancy edition of Fight Club and this official signed Chuck Palahniuk arm. Because you need an arm. It even smells funky. All right? And we have... Oh no, your chair's on it. We cannot get the thing.
Oh no.
We have the winner somewhere in here. Do you want to do the honor? Or are you going to let the hand... I don't know if
I don't think that'll work.
The hand's not going to work.
It's worth a try.
Morgan's going to do the honor here. You have any troubles, you come to him.
Alright, looks like the winner here is Miles Strombach.
Our very own Miles Strombach gets to go home with this awesome book and that arm.
This arm.
That arm. And also, we have many more arms, so the next 3 people will also get arms. Whoa. Are you ready for the arm drawing? Morgan, if you can do it. If you can cut in a drum roll monkey, maybe that'd be good.
We have got Justin DeWolf as lucky arm winner number 1.
Number 1. Number 2.
Tony Ochos.
Winner number 2. And we're going to shuffle these around because Morgan might have been cheating. We'll see.
No one's paying me. Finally, we have Brian Sweeney for arm number 3.
Boom! 3 arms.
Well, 4 arms.
4 arms, 4 lucky winners. Only 1 very fancy, nice signed Fight Club edition. Thank you again, Mr. Palahniuk, for doing this. Great stuff. Very looking forward to it. And, man, that was a lot of excitement for one video. I mean, that's all we got, guys. Sorry. I mean, you got to pay for more if you want stuff, I guess. And we have one surprise. I will leave you with this. The little Z is coming.